Hi guys, good morning. So today I will be doing summer makeup. Like you can go in beach with this makeup, like the easiest makeup. I'm not doing that much. First, I'm using a Neutrogena High Boost Gel. So I'm applying on my face and just applying it like really nicely and really smoothly until it will be like really nicely and blended. So just applying on my face and just blending it and just putting some on my neck also. Then I will be going to use a Laneige lip sleeping max. Oh, I don't know why I cannot show you the Laneige lip sleeping max. I don't know why it did not came on camera, but this is a Laneige lip sleeping max what I am using. Then I will gonna use a first I saw you the L'Oreal Lumi, but I'm not using that. First I forgot about the primer, then I just remember, oh yeah, I have to use a primer. So then I'm using the Elf Power Grip primer. So just putting it on my face and just going to blending it out really nicely. So you're gonna need like a primer to put your makeup in sun. So just put in a primer. Just going to smooth it out like really nicely and really well. Like if you like my zoomed video, you can comment it, or if you want it to look like a normal, you can tell me. I will gonna make it like that also. Then I'm using a L'Oreal Luminine Glow. So for like a sunny area, I don't like to use a foundation, so I always like to use a aluminum highlighter type, like a glowing thing. So I just use this L'Oreal Luminine. I like this, like it gives like a really nice like a highlighted look. I love like a shiny look on my face, so that's why I'm using it. I have some acne on my face, that's why I do not like to use that much product right now, but I always like to use like a minimum product. I never like to use that much product even I have acne or not. So just after that, I'm just blending it out really nicely and really well. So a little bit over my neck also. After that, I will gonna use a Maybelline concealer. So this is the Maybelline concealer. So just taking out my Maybelline concealer and just going to put it only on my eyes, because of the, like, if you wanted to use concealer, or if you do not wanted to use concealer, you can leave it. But I wanted to use concealer today. But no, usually I don't wear concealer on sunny days like that much, but sometimes I wear, but not always. I wear concealer. So just going to use blending it out like nicely and perfectly, my concealer, and just making it like today I just I wanted to use a concealer because I'm going at 4:30, so over there it will be not like a really sunny, so I just use the concealer. Then I will gonna use a contour, the Elf contour. So this is the Elf contour. Then I will gonna just put in over my cheek like a 3 dot. At first I didn't have the product, then I just squeeze it out and just put it 3 dot on both side. And I will try to blend it like in new technique. So just getting it off, topping it out from there, and just going to make it like that, just scooping it out through the do you see a little bit difference? I think I see some difference. Yeah, my this side face look a little bit like a more heavier than this side, so I like that look. So just blending it out really nicely and really well on my face. So just blending it out, like how much contour, I just put it over my neck also, a little bit of contour. Then I will just going to use a Elf liquid blush. I'm not using like any powdery stuff on my face today, but I only wanted to use liquid. But I will gonna set my face with powder, because in sun we need to set our face always with a powder. So after putting the Elf blush, so just going to blend out my Elf blush, not like really hardly, but like really nicely. If you want to wear mascara, you can wear it, but do not like to wear that much mascara. But like if you wanted to, you can wear mascara also in this look. After that, I will gonna use a highlighter. I just already used the L'Oreal Luminine highlighter. I just used a little bit more highlighter because I want it to look like a little bit more glowy. So I use a little bit more highlighter by Elf. So just going to use the fan brush and just going to blending it out like over my cheekbone, where I have like a cheekbone. So just using that and just blending it out really well. What I always like to do with anything I like to blend like really fine, so it will gonna look like a perfect anywhere you go. So just put in highlighter, blending over my nose also, so it will gonna look like that. And then I will gonna use a elf HD powder as to cover up everything, but I will not going to use over my highlighter because I wanted to show my highlighter. So that is not the highlighter part, only like on the tip of the brush where it is, where it has like a the powder where I am only using. I don't put it over my like over my highlighter, but I has like a little bit like a too much highlighter on my face today, so I just put a little bit to blending it out like a well. After that I will gonna use a makeup fixer. In summer you need to use a makeup fixer to fix your face, because in another way your face your makeup will gonna melt. After that I will gonna use a elf, I think it's called liquid lipstick, I think. Yeah, I only gonna use one dot because I don't like that much red on my face, so that's why I'm only using that much. If you liked my look, please like, share and comment to my video, and subscribe also please. I like to see my subscriber gaining. Bye bye, have a nice day, see you next week, bye.